Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live. This is a well-oiled machine, especially if you use a special hybrid compound, an alloy of platinum and gold, 90 parts platinum, 10 parts gold, and you rub it in a certain way and it creates a blackened lubricant. Hello, Silver Wolverine, who was first. Logan's Coins was second with a high. Eric was third with a hey. And statistically speaking, only 1/3 of these comments that have come in so far used a capital letter in the first word that they spoke, which was first, and it was actually typed, not spoken, and a lot of exclamation points. And yes, indeed. Hey, look here, Bozo used an exclamation or used a period and capitalized his first letter. We're going to spend the whole live stream talking about punctuation and typography of everybody's comments on the chat side. This is what this whole live stream is going to be about. Nothing more. We're going to analyze every word that everybody says in the chat side here. So let's break down in the next 90 minutes Bozo's comment. He says, hey, just got out of the shower, and here we are. Now, let's break that sentence down. Let's analyze every single word here. You know, why was he in the shower? Let's talk about, you know, the fact that his first sentence was, hey, and that is one word, but it's also a sentence. Isn't that exciting? All right, I'm just teasing you guys. Good to see you guys. We're moving ahead here. We're starting a little bit early tonight. We're going to go through the comments, and we're going to check the markets here. And I have an announcement coming up, too. An announcement for tomorrow, to pay attention tomorrow, indeed. So stay tuned for that announcement. But good to see you guys. Mr. Vegeta is here with an hola. Barbara Carbone is here. We got our coffee. We got our comments. We got an announcement coming later on in the live stream. And indeed, all right. So where are we going? All right, so Joe Zarastora says now we do have some silver haters coming on my silver depreciating asset video, and I've already responded to some of them. But let's just take a look at some of these comments and see what we have here. The silver depreciating asset. Now the pound's going up. Yes, it is. However, it's always been cheap, and it's a good asset to have. You Americans have a more likely a chance of receiving something from silver. The other day, I bought a gold Britannia. I've lost money on already, technically. However, the silver I have still has retained its value very well because of its affordable nature. There's still time for this to change. Silver will only go up in the long run, and the question is, how long do you want to wait? For your economy to collapse or for the demand to go up? At the end of the day, it's a win-win situation. Just don't go overboard. You can afford gold, get gold, but always have some silver, and that's exactly right. I think that pretty well sums it. Let's get my clipboard going so I can paste this comment in here. Let him know I'm giving him a shout out here. Thank you, Zastor. And the thing is especially compared to other currencies around the world, silver has not lost its price. And there's a difference between price and value. Indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Okay. So good guys. Good to see you all here. By the way, appreciate you all. Screaming Silver Eagles here. All right. E-Star says, great video. Makes sense. Well, thank you, E-Stars. I appreciate it. I'm glad you. And that's just it. I think some of the people that are commenting on some of these, they don't watch all the way through. Because a lot of times they comment or ask a question that I answered in the video. So it's always quite fascinating. Let's see here. Avalanche 2 says, very good video and very well said. I think the issue is that unlike you, the majority of YouTube stackers got into the game at the highs. The majority bought into the crash from the mid-40s and then believed that the anomaly, he meant the price of mid-40s, and believe that the anomaly will occur again, which is a huge mistake. Yeah, that's right. Well said, Avalanche. Thank you. And Repeal 16 says, 1 ounce silver could buy 2 casual lunches in 1975. That was low. Now the same 2 lunches, another low. Check out the Southside Stacker McChicken analysis. Yeah, that's right. Repeal 16. Really, it's maintained its value, really, in the long and short of it. Elliot Finesse, hello. Good to see you. All right. Good to see you indeed. Good to see all you guys. We got Eric here. We've got Terry Rabidou, and Telecrec the Coin Medic is here. Good to see you, sir. Been a while. Hope you're doing well. Narmer Man is here. Bozo's here. Let's see, who else do we have in here? William Fowler. We've got Juan Ortiz here. Very good to see you, Juan. Backing up the trucks. Oops, sold the truck for my last purchase. There you go, Will. Very good to see all you guys. All right. I'm at 2,218 ounces now. Very cool. I've been stacking for 1 year. Very good, Narmer, man. Good job. Medio Man is here. Good to see you. Silver Agent is here. All right. Very good. All right. And moving ahead here. Jimmy James. Yes, it is. Not a good investment at all. Let's get real here. Well, number one, Jimmy James, you struck out twice. Number one, Israel did not do 9/11, as your thing says. And I think and then number two, never said it was an investment. And I don't think you watched the video about the silver depreciating assets, because that's the problem. People thinking it's an investment, which would in turn meaning that you can get a return or it pays dividends and the like, and that's not what it is. So, all right. Ivan's 24/7 Guitar says maybe you'll just set your silver on the transporter, both currency and silver being exchanged at light speed at the exact moment. This is how to sell your silver in 30 years. Ivan predicts that, yeah, very well could be. You could set on a transporter and just beam over there. You never know. Reconstitute itself. Hello, Colonic Stacker. Good to see you. Indeed. David Anthony is here. Cleocatra, meow, and good purse, everyone. Yes, Cleo, good to see ya. Thank you. All those one now is here. Rodney, hello. 470 ounces as of today. Congratulations, you guys, accumulating silver. Very good. Jeff Fuhrer says, I appreciate silver. Me too. There you go. A silver depreciating asset. Well, I appreciate the asset of silver. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Avengers, a great job. Thank you very much, Avengers. Appreciate that. Wisenail, silver. I'd buy. It won't drop anymore. Plus, you can only lose money if you sell low. Silver is a long-term investment. Stack hard, buy all you can, whatever percent of your portfolio allowance. That's right. It'd always be smart about buying. Don't overdo it on any nature. Just make it a percentage of your portfolio. However, again, I don't see it as an investment in the financial definition of the word. All right, let's see here. And Slurper Schizo Silver says, yes, hello. Good to see you, Schizo Silver. Silver Honda drives a blue Honda and drinks Walmart coffee and hides from nurses. That's right. He sure does. Hello, Silver Honda. Tessa Cunningham. I like silver, and so I will continue to buy no matter the price. Thank you, Sal. There you go. Me too. You only lose your money if you sell, if it goes down in price. You hold on to it. And really the same thing can be said if you only gain the price if you sell at its highs. And I never sold when it was high. Don't burn your lips. No, yeah, it's still pretty hot, but I've been taking a lot of slurps here lately. I got a 4th person stack and silver. Now they bought 2 Silver Eagles off me and 2 Canadian Maple Leafs. $80 for 4 ounces, says Paul. Very cool. Tiomkin. Hey, Sal, keep stacking. People's prices will never be lower than this ever again. You know, the thing is I didn't think, Tiomkin, that silver prices would be below $15. I thought that was the low. But it did go below that. I don't know. I still think, I'm kind of with you. I don't think it's going to go lower, but I guess it really could. I think it did dip below $14. And if it does, that's fine. It means we can get by more, Summer's not over until what, the 23rd, right? Okay, let's see here. Pumpkin Face. I don't understand why people are mad that prices of precious metals are going down. When people buy things, they don't go looking for the highest prices and then buy. They wait until it goes on sale and the price gets lower. Precious metal should be no different. Great video, Sal. Good point, Pumpkin Face. Appreciate that. And not only that, but there is a lot of sale of Silver Eagles and gold. Lots of sale. Lots of people are buying. I picked up the new U.S. Mint Washington and Adams Silver Metals. Burnished. Yes, indeed, Colonic Stacker. Very cool. Congratulations. Picking those up, $40 a pop. All right. Sometimes people suck. End of rant, says Abby Bella Silverstack. That's right. And sometimes people slurp. Indeed. Hello, the stacking nerd. Good to see ya. I had a peanut butter and banana sandwich for supper, by the way, people. How accurate is spot price for the AppMax phone app? Number man, a lot of those different quoting agencies, they're off a little bit. I actually did a video about that, how the prices can, depending on which, where kit code, you go to goldsilver.com, and there's several different sources. Don Freya says, why is it backed by the U.S. government? This is $10,000 gold video I think I did a long time ago. Since the Federal Reserve is not a government institution, I divested all my Federal Reserve notes and moved into gold and silver. I love silver. Anyone have a different position? Well, don't discount the fiat dollar, or the Federal Reserve note as a fiat debt instrument. It is a debt instrument, but it is that which we use to purchase our silver and gold. And it's not going to go away anytime soon. I believe it could change like it did in 1971, 73, or 1944. But it'll be there in some manner or form, I think, for quite a while. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's see. Silver is the most leveraged commodity on the planet, says the Queen of Sakidity. I think it was a typo. They said 181. It should be 80 to 1. I think that's more closer. Oh man, Silver Stanger. All right, there you go. $2. Appreciate that. What's the best place to get spot price? I actually posted a video about that. I'll forget the name of the video that I talked about that, but Kitco is typically the most quoted, I guess you would say, Kitco. But I would say if you can find one that is independent of selling, Kitco actually sells gold and silver too. So I don't really know the absolute best, but I did talk about that in the video, and I think I did quote one source that was not tied to any kind of coin dealer or what have you. Silver Wolverine bought a tube of 2018 Silver Eagles from Modern Coin Mart 2 weeks ago, and they just shipped. They were back ordered for 2 weeks. So yeah, goes to show you there is and the mint did run out of Silver Eagles for a little while, temporarily. I mentioned that in a video too a while ago, and people are taking advantage, which is good, which is actually in some ways unusual for that to be the case. Pre-33 Collector is here. Yes, you have to have fiat so you can buy stuff. That's exactly right. Good to see you. Adrian FC82 is here. Good to see you. He has a special analogy for milk spotting, by the way. You have to ask him about what that is, what his analogy for milk spot. I remember that from one of his videos. Hello, Stephen Heath. Good to see ya. IntelliCorrect, the coin medic, always tells people if they're going to buy silver, they have to understand it's a hedge to counteract inflation. That's right. Exactly right. Preach it. That's what I do. I preach it, brother. Once I want to take a community poll. What's everyone think the bottom for silver? Oh man, yeah, I might try to do that. He'll say 1367. I might actually do a video on that. That might be good. I'll have to make a note of that. I might, yeah, definitely. We can do it right here in this chat, but I want to do a whole video on out there. Yes. Let's see here. Okay, I'm not gonna listen to what Mr. Eminem 911 says. Not gonna do it. I'm going to now. Everybody, stop typing for a moment because this is not going to be a shout out. Okay, I'm going to whisper this. Shh, everyone, listen. You need to check out Mr. Eminem 911's newest video, and when you do it, subscribe to his channel because he did a really good video about the Intaglio Mints Malone Lob round and the Don't Tread on Me round and the Texas round from Intaglio Mint, and did a fine job in showcasing those pieces. He's got a great channel. He's been around the community for a long time. He's a good guy. but he's not worthy of a shout out. He's worthy of something greater, a whisper in. And I'm not talking about the kind of whisper we talked about in another live stream. All right, there it is. So there it is. Okay. All right. Yeah, not that kind of whispering, Eric. You got it though. You're quick. You're quick there. You're definitely quick. All right. I hope you enjoyed that, Mr. M 911. You got a little whisper in with a defining what whispering means, because it has a double meaning here in the side of the people inside that are commonplace in this chat. Let's see. I hope we didn't offend Mr. M 911, because really should check his channel out. Definitely should check his channel out. Good guy too. All right. Dak, I will pay $25 or $30 with these types of coins if I really like them, but not $117 for a 1 ounce coin. No thanks. There are way too many great coins at reasonable prices. That's right. And it's a price throttling that I kind of have something against. I mean, they're free to do it, but let's see. All right, we're waiting for a response from Mr. M911. I hope he wasn't offended by that. Oh, okay, he did. Okay, he laughed. Okay, very good. All right, he got my joke. Very cool. Thanks. All right. Oh, Stackaholic. By the way, Stackaholic, my friend, if you don't mind, Stackaholic, if you can, we got 79. If you could shoot me an email at salivatemetal@gmail.com. I need to ask you a question, if that's okay. If you don't mind doing that for me, I appreciate it. Let's see here. Okay. I hope to buy my $10 Indian hand at the end of the month. Nice. I keep trying to catch your videos. Yes, Stacking Nerd. Yes, I want to get another one. I only have one of those. I like to get another one too. They're nice. Thank you, Stackaholic. I appreciate it, my friend. Okay. Moving ahead. Yankee Stacking says on my silver depreciating asset video, currently, yes, as measured by the US dollar, but not with many other nations' fiat. That's a good point, and I didn't mention that in the video, but you're right. And while you're accumulating, you want it to be a depreciating asset as measured with your currency. It will change violently. It will change violently in our lifetimes. Yeah, that's right. Yes, Eric Jacobson, if I buy your Salivate Metal coffee cup, can I slurp? Yes, it is a slurp. I promote slurping with the Salivate Metal coffee mug. Indeed. Yes, indeed. I sure do. Yes, Barbara Carbone is cool. We love Barbara Carbone here. She's awesome. Elliot has a silver bottom of 1311. Cool. Very cool. 79 viewers quickly. Yes, very good. That gives us that means when we've reached 79 viewers, that brings us to the gold standard of live streaming, because the atomic number for gold is 79. Okay, let's see here. Hello, Mark the Narc. Slacker Stacker is here. Oh, yes. Barbara nearly killed Slacker Stacker on his last live stream from him slurping soda. That's right, yeah. And we didn't hear it, that we missed it. It was that had disappeared into the ether. All right, let's see here. Okay, moving ahead. Red Phantom says, TBT, the powers that be are lying to us, and OPMs are real money. And they're getting us to question the value of PMs by these falling prices. They don't want us to own PMs. That tells you right there that PMs have extreme value. Well, I mean, to me, the fact that they are holding on as well as they have, considering all the digital technology and everything else that people are focusing on, especially in the West, proves their worth. I don't think the powers that be have that much power, really. Because if they really did, these prices would probably be a lot lower. But anyways, all right, let's see here. Roy Sandoval says, these differences in types of silver coins are nice. Is how to sell it in 30 years. But when it comes down to it, it's worth still the base metal weight. 999's fine silver. If those of you still wish to throw hundreds away, more money than what price weight is, pure 999 really is then that your own fault. Okay, these guys are salesmen looking for foolish people to sell, including the U.S. Mint too. Take care. Well, yeah, any collector coin that's sold for a premium, is, you know, there's a risk you could lose all that premium, but you're never going to lose the intrinsic value of the metal based off the spot price. All right. Big Stack McGee, very well said. I couldn't agree more. Well, thank you, Big Stack. Appreciate you stopping by, sir. Lord Humongous, I can't wait till the central bankers drive it down to free. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was talking about earlier. Lord Humongous, that they can't do it. The powers that be aren't really all that powerful, in my opinion. Because if that was the case, they would want it to be completely, you know, they would want it to go to free. Buy more silver. Oil your creaky chair. Yes, I do need to oil the chair. Yes, indeed. Although it's kind of a cool sound. I kind of like it, but I'll see if I can find a way to oil that thing. It is good. That's my other chair, by the way. I love your commentary, Salivate Metal. Great video, sir. Thank you for sharing. Well, thank you, Appa Talks. I appreciate you watching. Means a lot. I think you're new around here, so I appreciate that. All right. Gyozo. Lower gold and silver prices simply because of a strong economy. Right now, buy until 2024, then pump and dump. Yep. Let's see here. MFB says it may be $14 an ounce, but it's not going to zero. The only reason it is low is because of paper manipulation by the cabal. They want everyone to be in fiat money. The only place slowly increase in value now is the stock market. This is the spider to the fly, and you want to get caught in the web of system crash. Spiritually and aesthetically, silver and gold is worth much more. We hold on to it, definitely. And I don't think the cabal really. I mean, I do believe there's some market manipulation, but I don't think it's the sole driving force. But yes, thank you, MFB. Cheryl Busman says, I have the diversity right now that I need, but I want to buy more. Therefore, I will. There you go. There you go. Way to do it. Okay, moving ahead. Move ahead. Let's see here. 209. That screeching chair. Annoying. Unsubscribe. Just kidding. Great video. Well, thanks. Yep. Yeah, that chair. I'm gonna have to squeak it. I might do one more video just to troll the community with the squeaky chair, but then I will oil that sucker. Never have something that 4 men can kill you and throw in the back of your pickup truck and not be found. Well, Q, that means you might as well just go living in a cardboard box in East LA. By that logic. Let's see here. All right, I want to bring up an old example of me being in school. Me and my classmate went to gym class one day. We both had our backpack in the locker room and came back. My backpack got scattered and thrown in the shower. The bully wasn't looking to steal from me, just to break my stuff. The other kid's backpack was gone stolen. He had Pokemon cards and all kinds of stuff in there. We dressed the same. Me and the other kid. The way he acted gave the impression he was a rich kid. People will be able to look in your eyes and know if your silver coin's buried in your backyard. Well, that's very much anecdotal, Q. And, you know, I think many of us in the community are pretty smart. And, you know, we don't show all of our cards. We're well protected. You just happen to get bullied back in high school. And I am sorry for that. But don't take your anecdotal evidence and think that everybody's just going to get killed or robbed because they can sense it or what have you. We should all be very careful and smart in how we deal with our stacks. And there's videos that I've posted about that in the past, about being careful. All right, let's see here. All right, here we go. Mr. Zeke is here. Hello, Mr. Zeke. Good to see you, my friend. He's done some good pouring. He is the king of the hammer pours, by the way, hammered silver. Where he'll pour a bar and then take a little ball peen, little hammer, and tap it and provide this cool textures, indeed. All right. CCT says, nice eye candy there, Sal. Because I stack with diversity, I can tell you that some of my stack sure has depreciated, but equally some has doubled in value. I'm happy with the balance. And that's called dollar cost averaging. And, you know, and that's being in it for the long haul, because there's going to be some pieces where you do lose money in terms of price on, and other cases where that's not the case. All right. There we go. Let's see. I'm moving ahead. Only for the last 7 years or so, Stephen Jordan says. Retro Pig von Fugenruven says, just broke down and did the deed, finished my Egyptian relic series. Pretty sure you've at least got the 5-ounce King Tut. Yes, I do. And I don't have the 2 ounces, but I do have the Nefertiti 5-ounce. All right. All right, there we go. Gold has been slowly dropping too, back to late December 16th prices. That's true, but not as much as silver has fallen. Renee Hill says, my boss told me I shouldn't open the plastic tubes my dimes from AtMax came in because they will tarnish and devalue the metal. I need to know if he's right. I see many of you handling your silver all the time. I'm obviously new to the game. If I get too old to sell mine, I'll leave it to my kids instead of selling it. I'll only buy it with extra money I can manage to live without. Well, air does some things with silver, depending on if you're near like sulfur or anything like that to make it tarnish. But it'll always be worth the, unless they're like pristine mercury dimes. You can open them up the tube. You can handle your silver. It's not going to lose value unless they have numismatic value. Okay, let's see here. All right. Med Gas Guy says, on an off-topic subject, I was wondering if you could do a video, the differences between improved palladium coin and improved platinum coin. I think seeing them side by side on a video would be very interesting indeed. Think it over and let us know. Yeah, remind me of that. I may do that. I on my Med Gas Guy, I don't know if you saw it, but I posted a video unboxing the palladium proof eagle. And check that out if you get a chance, because I do a comparison between palladium and silver proof. That's an interesting comparison. All right. Hello, Health Babe. Good to see you. I'm still buying it up. There you go. David is. All right. Nice. DD Prepper. Preservation of wealth. Real wealth. My net worth will always be more than holding those debt and death notes, Federal Reserve notes, that instrument. Convenience. Having no Federal Reserve notes in your savings account. People who hold silver are more likely to not spend it, making it a true savings account, hence generational wealth transfer. It is not supposed to be in my lifetime. The masses no longer know what real money is. Currency, yes. Money, no. Well, I actually disagree with you politely and respectfully, DD Prepper. I believe you should always have a fiat debt instrument Federal Reserve savings account. Yes, that's right. For times like these, when the dollar is strong and the silver price goes low. Because I'm with you that silver is not a depreciating asset in the terms of its value and over the long haul. But I'm also, all about being fiscally prepared and well-rounded and diversified. And part of that diversification, I believe, is to have an emergency fund and a savings account, and being, disciplined enough not to access it except for emergencies. In other words, don't even use it to buy silver or gold. And I do have one of those, and I'm all for keeping some money in savings so that you can access it quickly if you need it in an emergency. But also put money into silver and gold to diversify yourself. And by the way, diversify between silver and gold, and maybe a little bit of platinum too. All right. Belang P is here. He says, and hello, Pumpkin Face. Good to see you. An I-bond reserve instead of a savings account. I don't know what that is, but as long as it's money that you can access without any penalty, it would be great. I don't know if that's a special kind of thing. I don't know if banks have that, but savings accounts pay pretty much no reserve or no interest, which is unfortunate. Maybe these I bonds do, but I don't know. But I'd have to learn. I have no clue what those are. But I think if you're going to have money set aside, maybe a CD where you get a couple percent. I-bond is a CPI index savings bond. Interest is tax deferred and it is a state tax exempt. Cool. Well, and it sounds like that's and I'm all for that. I'm certainly all for that. But the thing is there a penalty for withdrawing it? Because I mean, I believe you should do that, but also, in addition to, you should have some money in the bank ready to go if you need it immediately. You know, if you have to pay a penalty for withdrawing, like on a CD or something. And again, I'm not against these savings bonds. I'm not against money markets or stocks or anything of that to that matter. But I do believe that in addition to that, you should have some money in savings. All right, let's see here. Only 3 months of interest for withdrawal early. Okay. I wonder what the interest rate is. So really, you're not losing a whole lot if you withdraw early. I wonder if most banks have that. And not only should it be something that should be easily accessible physically, but also paperwork wise. You know, you have to go through a bunch of different hoops to have it. I might look into it though. 3 months of interest for withdrawal early. Very cool. All right. Let's see. All right. Okay. Moving ahead to the comments here. Let's see here. All right. Metallic Miner says, it can only depreciate if you sell at the wrong time. Look at it as a pay raise. If you can afford more silver every month, buy more. Great channel, Sir Salivation. Silver makes me drool. Very cool. There you go. Good point. Great point. All right. Current rate is 2.52. Very cool. All right. Nice. I'll have to look in that. Is that something through most banks or is that a special thing? Cash gets up to 3% there. All right, Media Man. Sell silver in 10 and 15 years, buy gold, give gold to kids. There you go. That's an idea. How to sell your silver in 10 years, how to sell in 10 years, 30 years. Numis NM is also trying to consolidate my hordes of non-PM coins and start selling at my coin clubs and online to buy more PMs. I have hundreds, if not thousands, of IHCs, Wheaties, Buff Nickels, etc. Palm is the best organized market. Tons of empty folders. Yeah, I know. I've got some things I need to get rid of too. All right. Silver Limey is here. Hello, Silver Limey. Through Treasury Direct. No cost to buy. Only real limitations that can't be cashed for 1 year, but it's a good emergency fund. Okay. But after a year of having it in there, then you can withdraw it with only a 3-month penalty on interest. Okay, very cool. It sure looks that way. Says Clock Fixer. Come on, $8 an ounce. I enjoy buying PMs and losing money. Ashita, market value is all about manipulation. It's not a secret market for precious metals. We're all about paper. Precisely, the digital market, they trade precious metals the way more than actual metal existence. When price increasing, they just pumped new non-existent metal in the market until it's stabilized. No, I think a lot of the paper markets that happens, but anyways. All right, here's this troll that comes back and I don't delete this guy because I think he's kind of funny to read. He says, "Crackpot, I stopped listening NG to all these crackpots, and YouTube has been predicting collapse and advising people to buy gold and silver. Don't be fooled by them. They HV have been pushing their agenda for years and years. Bloody morons and retards pretending to be financial gurus." Well, let's see if we can bait him to scroll through this live stream for me to tell him he's just an old man who with a chip on his shoulder and doesn't know how to use vowels in his comments. We'll let him do his thing though. Okay. Hello, Tommy Gunn. All right, Corn's leaving. Watching Good to Become The Secret of Oz. Have you seen it? I've heard about it. It's about the stuff that went on at the Wizard of Oz, and you know the fact that there was some sexual abuse, midgets, you know, and them with what's her name, working long hours and stuff and craziness on the set of the Wizard of Oz, and and how that's kind of a sort of a comparison to the money markets or something, or I don't know, to the system. I don't know. I've heard some conspiracy on that. There's a couple different things that talk about with the Wizard of Oz, how it's related to, the ruby slippers are supposed to be silver slippers, and about the central bankers or something like that. I don't know. Now, let's see here. All right. James Velvet says, spin it all the way you want, but here it is. Here's another silver hater. We'll bait him to come in here and listen to this. Spin it any way you want, but the fact is, silver is indeed a depreciating asset. This is why the new mantra is, well, I lost my shirt in silver, but my heirs will make out fine. Actually, they won't. It will be sold for below spot to a dealer before you, or even in the ground. Well, and that's just it. No one has ever said you can sell your silver for at spot or above spot to a dealer. Dealers, by their very nature, buy it under spot so they can make money. Leave your heirs actual investments. Never said it was an investment, not a commodity found metal that has no real intrinsic value. Wrong again, James. You have no idea what intrinsic value means. And according to every silver form on the planet, manipulated by evil bankers. I never said it was. I don't believe in heavy manipulation. I believe there's some manipulation, but these are natural forces at work. And that's why silver's priced the way it is. That's why silver price moves in one direction or another. All right. Now, he says, before the current decade-long bear market, the mantra was something along the lines of silver's great for when SHDF. Once the bubble was burst, the mantra was changed to it's for my heirs, and all isn't just a river in Egypt. Well, the thing is facts are stubborn things, James. And, and you don't understand what silver is. You've been listening to some people in the YouTube community who have wrongfully said silver is going to go to the moon or what have you, but silver sells itself, and history has pretty much just speaks for itself with how silver has been throughout history, and it's been valued as money, and it still is money to this day, and it's a commodity. But if you look at the charts, silver has maintained its value by most metrics because of adjusted for inflation and the like. It's not an investment. It's not going to pay you dividends. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do in times of economic progress. It's going to go down in price, which means that we can pick it up. But if you look back just 10, 20 years ago, silver was $10 cheaper than it was now per ounce. So it's done, I'd say, pretty well, and it's outpaced inflation. So even with these low prices, and by the way, that's just here in America. In most every other country around the world, silver's performed even better than that. All right, let's see here. All right, so I'm missing what some of you guys are saying here. Kid has new video. What kid? Let's see here. Hey, Small Gold is here. Hello, Small Gold. Good to see you, my friend. Kendall Kid. Oh, I didn't know Kendall Kid made videos. All right, let me see here. Let me open this up. I'm trying to get multitask here. All right. I didn't know he made videos, but I'll subscribe to his channel. Oh, he's got one video. Okay, very cool. I'll check it out later on. Very good. Okay. Let me get back here. All right. What else do people say here? Let's see here. Okay, looking at the side chat here. Fiat pushers used to say, don't invest in gold. It doesn't pay interest, Blaine P says. Now what do they say now the banks don't pay interest? Yeah, exactly. Exactly right. But the thing is, as I still believe with some money in savings, quickly accessed. Obviously, I believe in precious metals. But I do believe in diversifying and have some money. And like you said, having these other I bonds, other safe quote investments, money markets or what have you. Anything that is going to help you make money. Let's see here. What's going on here? I can't say anything in my own chat. It says sign in the chat. Okay, here we go. Oops. That was weird. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. It's Sunday already. All right, where are we at? Okay, moving ahead here. Okay, seduced by silver. At first glance, I thought you were coin roll hunting, Sal. I've only done it twice and found a little silver. I can see it would becoming addicting. That's a sweet score. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I don't really coin roll hunt, but I may start asking like Funk Dad did, see if there's any customer supplied rolls. I think that's where you're probably going to get it. If there's a couple of rolls, may buy them. We'll see. Hello, Alpha Boss. Good to see you. All right, let's see here. Okay. Last, all right, this is on the most successful coin roll hunt video. Hello, Food Stamp. Mark Medlin heard us talk about this in the last live stream. Very cool. Food Stamp, I managed to purchase around $80 worth of half-dollar rolls. And I looked up and found well over $300 worth of silver halves, mostly 40% of silver halves. That's awesome. That's really cool. All right. Okay, let's see here. Silver Baggin says, yeah, it seems like coin roll hunting is more for fun than for profit. I only do pennies and nickels myself. Yes, indeed. Yeah, and I understand the fun in it. It's kind of neat to see what you might find. And not just, as I mentioned in the video, it's not just about finding silver. You might find a foreign coin in there, Wow. Mr. Zeke found 179 silver halves in a YouTube chat. Now, that's cool, man. Awesome, Mr. Zeke. That's awesome. That beats this one. That's cool. Silver Wolverine, I agree. It takes a long time. It's usually not very rewarding. Sometimes a hunt is fun. That's right. Yes, indeed. Tomoka's Enterprise, always a treat to see you, my friend. Neat story today. Well, thank you, Dean. I appreciate it. Tomoka's Enterprise, always appreciate you stopping by. Great support of the channel. All right, let's see here. Paul Deech says, 15 years ago, my wife worked at a bank for 5 years, gave me silver almost every week. And fuel coal off-center, $28. Very cool. Nice, Paul. That's awesome. Little support from Jaime de Marquitos. Thank you. Silver Stanger says, that's an awesome score. I wouldn't mind trying. But like you said, what are the odds? Yes, indeed. That's right. Richard Fay says, hello, to silver have to go before you give up. Yak, when is it going to go back up? Richard Fay, that's not what the subject of the video was about. It was about when you're going to give up. He's being a smart aleck with this yak. That's not what the subject. You want to find out what's going to go back up? Watch another video that talks about when is it going to go back up. Chuck and Plata says, Sunday salutation, Sal. Deb gets frustrated with me as we purchase rolls of quarters to do our laundry at the campgrounds. And I make her wait as I check every quarter. Haven't found any silver keepers. About 4 years ago, I went to the bank in Neenah to buy $200 worth of $half. I had to talk to 3 people and only got $100 worth and was told not to do this again. Wow. Nice to see some jackpots are to be found. The halves are still in my safe unopened. Maybe I will maybe bless them and find some silver. I hope so. I would look through them and see. All right. Very good. All right. Silver Jaguar, love to see you accepting Bitcoin donations. Bitcoin is amazing. Yeah. The thing is no one's ever donated, or at least not in the last several years or months to a year. I think I got like 50 cents worth of donations to the Bitcoin, but I got it there anyways. Not that worried about it. John Runyon says, this is why I worry about buying junk silver. Some family members not knowing it's silver and taking it to the bank. Well, yeah, it's educating people. You just have to educate. The family members, indeed. Ah, all right. Worked out great, man. Great deal. Yes, indeed, Beach Bum. It was a great deal indeed. Let's have a sip of coffee. I tried it before and it went through 20 bucks and didn't find anything, so I gave up. Yeah, that would be a little discouraging. I'd be the same thing. I'd be the same way as you. All right, congratulations, Funk Tat, on your find, says Silver Honda. Beautiful Kennedys and Franklins. Yes, indeed. Cheryl, Funk Dad's IG account is now private. Great find indeed. Yeah, you gotta sign in, and I'm not a member of Instagram. I don't have an account there, so I can't see it either. I meant to say that you have to be a member. Oh yeah, I meant slurp of coffee. Did I say, what did I say? I probably said something else. Blaine P. Junk silver makes an awesome allowance for kids. My kids blow through cash, but they hate to part with silver. Sometimes to be learned about human nature there. Indeed. Yes, indeed. A great, valuable lesson indeed. Not only does it educate them about which, what coins are valuable before 1965, but it also teaches them, savings and about human nature. Yes, indeed. Oh, my slurping device is in the mail. Yeah, you know what? I need to, that's a. Yeah. Oh, I meant said sip. Yeah. Not a sip, a slurp. That's right. Thank you for the correction. Indeed. Nice. All right. Very good. Okay, Silver Stanger. What will they come out with next on the gold and platinum alloy? Blaine P, you're a chemical engineer. You might want to check out my video here. It's called Gold and Platinum, the most durable alloy, not ally. I said that I mistakenly called it an ally in there twice, which means I'll never be able to run for public office. But check that video out when you get a chance. I think you'll find that quite fascinating with a C. I'm slipping on my slurping. That's right, Barbara. Here's another slurp fix, by the way. And by the way, International Stacker has been posting some great live streams from Egypt and had some pirates come above. You should check out his channel and check that one live stream. When I came on there, watched it live. And I told him, I said, hey, say something to those pirates that are coming. Literally, they were benign pilots. They didn't have any guns or weapons. They were selling people like souvenirs from the boat. They were tugging along the boat, and they would throw up the items and then a bag to put money in, and then the people on the boat would throw the money back down to them. It was really cool. And anyways, I told him, I said, hey, tell those guys down there that I'll be calling them soon, because they're like, they're kind of scammers, they're going to get these people. And so he mentioned my name to him. He said, have you ever heard of Salivate Metals? So it's funny. It was funny. Eugene, I got to trade my dented maple leaf at Pacific Precious Metals. They let me look through a whole tube of gold maple leaf, so I found one I liked. Well, very good. That's right. Eugene mentioned in a comment that he bought a gold maple leaf, but it was dented, but it didn't take away from the value. But they allowed him to trade it in for one that he liked, and that's awesome. Very cool. I'm glad you were able to do that. And I am Chuck and Plata's most durable ally. Awesome. Pirates were benign. Yes, indeed. Yeah. They posed no danger. All right, let's see here. Silver Slacker. Yeah, I wish I had the time to try it. Seems like it would be fun, but very time consuming. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Silver Slacker. Appreciate you coming by, my friend. Haven't seen him on my channel in quite a while, so it's good to see him. All right. 925 says, that's a great find. I agree. Figured it to be a waste of time. Thanks for sharing it. Yes, thank you, sir. William Bug says, it's the thought of finding treasure that keeps people coin hunting. It's the same with metal detecting. It's in the hunt. It's just exciting as a find. That's right. As you said, there's still some out there, but it's all about the possibilities that can happen. That's right. And it says, stop being a drama queen. All right. I will try. How can I be a drama queen's beast? And you guys are so lucky, says Silver Limey. Well, we don't get to see a cool castle that you got to tour, which was awesome. Check out Silver Limey's channel. He takes a tour of Trip. Is it Trip Castle that you saw, which was awesome. It was a great video you did of a piece of history from Braveheart in Ireland there. Jake is Love is here. Yes, I had to give him a response to his comment. I didn't thought-provoking comment. All right, let's see. Peter Johnson said silver could go lower, but the buying power of their dollars will go lower. That's the stated goal in history of the federal government the last 100 years. Well, that's true. That's really and that's why silver has maintained its value. Trim Castle. What did I say? Yeah, I knew it was something, a simple word like trim. Very strange name for a castle. It doesn't look like it needs a trim. Looks like it's pretty well groomed. You know, it's not. There's no 5 o'clock shadows. It doesn't need a razor. Funktab was extremely lucky to find that, says CCT. Yes, he was. CCT, great guy. Also from United Kingdom, by the way. Chuck is here. Hello, Chuck. Chuck is here. Magical. Kendall Kid is magical. He's magical. Mr. Zeke, have a good night, my friend. I think somebody said you're okay. Get back to the Flash. All right, take care, my friend. Be well. Good to see you. Where are we at in the comments here? I go through about 4 boxes and a half a week. Usually, always get something, but when the good boxes hit, they hit good. All right, yes, indeed. And by the way, I want to see if we can get the viewership back up a minute here, because I do have a major, well, it's an announcement for tomorrow, something that will be happening tomorrow that I want to make as many people aware of that are watching live as possible. Stay tuned. As soon as we're done with these comments here, we're going to talk about it here. Narmer Man says, I've tried a few times, found a few 40%ers, nothing special, good for them. Yes, indeed. All right. Joseph English, silver should be $19 and gold $6.32. Wow, if you calculate dollar depreciation and total market trends from early 1900s. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think your metrics might be, you know, how, depending on how you value your metrics, that I don't know I don't know. There's a lot of different factors that come into play with that, but anyways. Okay, tell me now. Health Babe, thank you, dear. Health Babe. We need to talk about aluminum and caramel. Yeah. Aluminum is the can that you drank out of. Caramel is the, I think isn't that part of the flavor in Coke that you slurped? Media Man, just remember to like this live stream. Very cool. All right, Funktad, thanks, my friend, for sharing my awesome find. 23 90% halves, 34 40%, and 4 customer wrap rolls. Very cool. Awesome. Way to go, Funktad. Heck of a haul, says Eric. Indeed it was. Thank you, Mark B. Appreciate it. I'm trying to get more people in here. We're going to whip through these here so we can give them our announcement. Cool. I coin roll hunt a bit, but never more than 1 or 2 silvers. A lot of the time, nothing is found. That's right. I wonder if small town banks would be more likely to have old rolls. They very well could. Some people may not know what they have. Silver isn't a hedge. Gold is. Well, I think gold is probably a bit more of a hedge. But silver is a hedge too. Yes, indeed. Silver is a hedge. John Hartley says, my brother, who is a bartender, opened a roll of quarters, and as he poured them into his drawer, he noticed they sounded different. He brought the roll to his drawer and sold it to me for face. This is long before I started stacking, so I guess it was the first thing I stacked. Well, that's quite a story. That's amazing. That's really cool, John, and thank you for that story. That's awesome. Jonathan Rosengnall says, I agree with the sentiment. Calling silver investment is like calling your insurance an investment. But is silver an asset that can be added to one's portfolio to diversify and protect the value of the accumulated wealth? You bet. Yes, indeed. Doctor Who, CS, and NS would have loved to found these in one of his hunts. He's hunting Kennedy has Parliament, but I'm sure he wouldn't pass up to Franklin. I don't know idea who CS and NS is, but thank you all the same. Marcus Azuna says ammunition is the best trusted precious metal these days. Well, I mean, I don't know. Just depends on your scenario, but Silver Mac, I couldn't get that lucky. Great find for sure. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. We'll be vlogging and joining the FaZe clan. Very cool. I don't know what the FaZe clan is, but that's cool. All right. Terry Rabidoo. Hey, Sal, thanks for sharing Funk's finds. Way to go, Funk. Custom wrap rolls are the best bet for finding silver. Yes, indeed. Very good. 143 Druid. I got $5 from the lotto machine. Someone left balance on yesterday. Noticed it when I get to scoop the Coinstar for silver remains. No banks around here allow custom rolls. Bank coin counters machine steals the silvers. $5 went to the junk silver collection containers. Fill it and buy rolls. There you go. One way to do it. That's right. Hello, Salivation Nation says, I am EM. Hello to you. Hamlin Rye says, I love coin roll hunting. Sadly, I don't find hardly any silver in $half-dollar rolls, but I'm in a great silver Coinstar streak with a 1936 quarter and a 1960 dime in 2 weeks. All right, very cool. Thank you, Hamlin Rye. Emilio, you can't weigh crap with a balance on a towel. Well, I just did it. How's that? How's that, Emilio? If you watch that video, I did weigh it on a towel, on a balance. Awesome luck. What price do you think? What's the price you think? Well, whatever the price of silver is, calculated by the number of pieces there, and a lot more than what he paid for them, that's for sure. All right, very good. All right, very cool. All right, Jake is love. Take it easy. Appreciate you coming in. All right, appreciate it. Sal is a gnome. All right. Okay, let's see here. The shekel the Jews were to give in the temple was silver. That's right. That's exactly right. Stephen Jordan says, I remember once in 1993 using two rolls of silver dimes to buy some groceries. Silver was so cheap. Convenience made it an acceptable deal to me at the time. I even told the checker that the rolls contained silver dimes, but I don't think he understood or cared. Well, the thing is, I think I remember back in 93 getting a silver $half at a register when I worked at a grocery store. And, dude, I was flying high. I loved it. It was never that cheap back then to where it wasn't worth keeping. I would have never have done that. I don't know what it was in 1993, but I guarantee it wasn't so cheap that it was that convenient. Ryan Droid Tech says Bitcoin is better than gold and silver by 2021. Bitcoin worth more than 1 million, says Ryan Droid Tech. Wow. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Come and sell all your gold and silver because Bitcoin is going to go to $1 million, people. Eli, on a 1 ounce Johnson Matthey silver bar, is there any value or rarity with the serial number? Begins with a C. 351. I don't recall any C's before. Don't think so. I've never seen that. Probably not. I think that's going to be such a small little niche. You may find an obscure website that talks about it for Johnson Matthey collectors. But very few people are going to really care about that, really. In fact, even the prospect of vintage silver bars these days, even just a few years ago, was all the rage. Hey, this got this little vintage silver bar. It's like it's not really. It's like it's really not really been that big of a deal as of late. C's are newest. Okay, thank you, Medio Man. C's are the newer ones, so which means they're probably not rare at all. And Donald in New Mexico. Hey, Sal, if I wanted to search rolls, I would buy the book about varieties. We didn't set those dates aside for further inspection. No telling what the role searchers are letting slip through the fingers, but not inspecting specific dates. That's very true. Yes, don't just check for precious metal content. Check for varieties. Yes, indeed. I'm practicing my slurp ability with syrup. Coughs, cough. There you go, Elliot. Yes, indeed. I'm bribe all the major dealers. That's right. Frederick and Alan go preach it all the time. Yeah, I'm a pawn for the major dealers. That's right. Lincoln DMZ says that was an amazing find. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Appreciate you watching. We're getting close to the top now. Amazing indeed, says Chris M. Thanks. So 13, the downward pressure has not changed. In fact, I haven't seen any indication that it's even stabilized. So don't we need to see legitimate stability on the spot price before we can entertain the thought of a sustainable upward trend? Well, I don't know that that was the subject of the video, but if I mention anything about it going up or whatever, it's all about what the markets are. Eventually, it will go back up in price. As of when it happens, I don't know. No one can really accurately predict that. Let's see here. Donald, New Mexico, page 154 of this week's Coin World. I don't subscribe to Coin World. Dieware and used for PD. Yeah, I can believe it. It's a little harder metal for sure. V Nix, first question you should always ask yourself whenever seeing something on the internet: is this fake or has it been staged? Yeah, well, I don't believe that Funktad's going to lie about this. Because, I mean, obviously, if you just look at the pictures, he had no idea that I wanted to do a video on this. I asked him if he wanted to, if I could do a video on it. He just mentioned it, and, and he showed the pictures. Let's see here. Silver Limey, are cryptos debt-free, if you know? The only thing that cryptos, they require a lot of energy to produce. And it's just ones and zeros. So that energy and the cost of that energy, I guess, could be considered debt in some way. It's got to be paid for. But other than that, I think really the proper question to ask about cryptocurrencies is that, and again, I'm not anti-cryptocurrencies, but at the same time, there's a chance you could lose them, or they could be hacked. And I know that people say it's impossible they can be hacked or whatever because of the blockchain technology and the complexity thereof. But if there's a 1 or 0 involved, binary code, somebody somewhere will find a way to get in there and hack it. Good grief. It's there's so many things that we couldn't think they could be hacked, and they could be hacked. And not only that, but it's because it's all speculative. We don't know what the price is going to be down the road either. But that's not really answering your question. But anyways, answer Chuck in. All right. Yeah. If you guys want to ask me a question and get my attention, the best way to do it, so I don't miss your comment, is you got to type my name out like Always One Now did. Salivate Metal with no spaces in between. So yeah. So definitely do that. And then I'll see what's there. So let's see here. Okay. All right. Or else I'm going to miss some things. If there's a question you really want me to answer, you got to type my name out. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Dan Reynolds says, paper. Depreciating asset, you may ask? Yeah, sure. Paper. I'm not sure what the point of that comment was, Dan, but all right. Yay for Funky. He has been settled from profiting from hard cash arbitrage. Some states have been passing laws about this. Teach us, Al. If Funktad told us these coins for profit, sold these coins for profit the same day, does he owe taxes? Probably not, because there's no paper trail really for that. You know what I'm saying? All right, so Chuck, let's see. What did you ask, Chuck? Ask it again. Let's see. But type my name out so that it turns orange there so I can see, so I don't miss it. Silver Magpie. I've always been fascinated with coin roll hunting. What an incredible find. Yeah, and the thing is it's not really my thing, but I understand the fun involved in it. It's the pleasure of the hunt, the thrill of the hunt. But when it's a great find like this, it is pretty cool. Let's see here. Okay. Once the testers have as you, let's see, Media Man, can the testers such as you have to do a kilo, 100 ounce bars with accuracy? Can the testers such as you have to, I don't understand the question. I don't understand that question at all. Hey, Funktad, thank you, my friend. Hey, sure, no problem. Thank you for sharing the story. The dies for palladium last for 375 coins per die a pair. Yes. Yeah, you mentioned that. I don't subscribe to Coin Roll magazine, so I don't. It may be on the website. I have to check that out. But I'm curious to see about the hardness of it. Will the precious metal verifiers accurately? Will the precious metal verifiers accurately what? Can your tester be accurately used on kilos, 100 or 100 ounce bars? Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Now I see your question. Okay. Only up to 4 millimeters. The depth thickness for the bullion wand of that only goes so far. So if you have a 10 ounce or 1,000 ounce bar or something like that, or these big bars, my precious metal verifier is not going to, you're not going to want to use the precious metal verifier for these really thick bars because the depth they can go is only down to 4 millimeters. Which means those larger bars, if you've seen an episode of the History Channel's Pawn Stars, they actually get a 1,000 ounce bar, and they literally had to drill into it because what they do is they drill in is the nefarious subject will drill into it and put lead in there or some other metal to make a way out, and they're going to go way below 4 millimeters. There's no commercially available, at least, I mean, for the general public, like these testers, the precious metals verifier. There's nothing out there in the market that can test for that deep for those big bars. Arguably, even 100 ounce bars they couldn't do. So yes, I hope that answers your question there, Chuck. So right. And again, I can't stress this enough. I will see in the orange if my name pops up. If you type my name, you guys can't see it on your end, but if you've been on other live streams, the person who's hosting the chat, if you type their name exactly like it's spelled on their channel, then it will turn orange, and that will get their attention. So I apologize if I don't see it. I do try to look on this side too, but there's a lot of activity going on. I'll try to get back. So I apologize if I miss it, but that's the quickest and the easiest way, definitely. But thank you. Very cool. All right. But good question, Chuck and Plot. That's a great question. I hope I answered it. Talking Bullion, who's got a channel too. I didn't realize he's got a channel. I just subscribed to it. I used to do a lot of coin roll hunting. I found a few along the way. As you said, it's quite an investment in time, although the anticipation is kind of fun. It's a great thrill to find one. Yes, indeed. Sure is. Definitely. All right, there you go. 143 Druid did it. That turned up orange because he typed it out exactly as it's spelled. And by the way, it's not case sensitive. Funktab Forcelli spelled it out. And he's asking, what's my next purchase? Well, yeah, I think you're going to see it pretty soon in a video, Funktad, in 2 videos coming up. Probably the next purchase is going to be. I'll leave it sort of as a surprise. I don't give it away. All right, we've got 77 viewers. I'm going to pause right now for my announcement because we've got almost a golden viewer. So this is the big announcement, well, somewhat big announcement for tomorrow. All right, it's been requested because you have a fun time doing this. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow instead of Tuesday. All right. Hey, Haffy, thank you, my friend. Let the show begin. All right, thanks, Haffy. Appreciate it. You're here just in time for the big announcement because tomorrow is live stream at 6 o'clock, which is going to replace Tuesdays because I have another thing going on Tuesday. I'm going to announce that that Alan Gold and I are really brothers. No, I'm kidding. I'm just teasing. Kendall Kid said that. I know we're not really brothers. But no, tomorrow at 6 o'clock is going to be a pure hangout. In other words, we're going to leave it up. Anybody wants to join in, we're going to have a silver discussion. And yes, indeed. Oh, didn't you get my musical reference? Let's see. Let me look at this again. Hooray, let the show begin. Salivate Metal is ready. Let's see here. I'm not sure. I could be let the show begin. I guess any artist could say that. Prince, I don't know. I guess I didn't get the music reference. Unless it was a different comment. Chiefly Chieftain, Salivate Metal and Alan Gold are getting married. No. 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Yes. 6 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. That's Monday, the 17th of September, which is Constitution Day. Health Babe and I will come out of the closet as being brother and sister. No, I'm kidding. We're going to have fun. It will be a live chat like what Slacker Stacker does on his channel. But he's got to work. But I'm sorry, my friend. Yes, we'll have a hangout where you guys will be invited. And we're going to have just a great discussion. I'm hoping we get some people who don't have, that have maybe have accounts but not channels, like Barbara Carbone or Bozo. Bozo's been in before. You know, Funkad maybe. Sal and Alan Gold cage matchup pay-per-view. Yes, indeed. Yes, it'll be really groovy. Who knows? Maybe we can have Barbara Carbone and she'll sing us a groovy song, man. That'd be cool. And Terry Rabadoo could come in. And we'll, yeah, if we do this, if Terry comes, we might give her a wrench, maybe. We'll see. Or better yet, Terry, you can come inside the live stream. And because you were in one, but we didn't hear you talk. But you came in once. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. Giving kitties a bath. Yes, indeed. So that'll be happening tomorrow. Okay, Abby Bell Silverstack. Hangout isn't working for me. It only worked that one time. Oh, dang it, man. I'm sorry. We'll try on a different browser, maybe. But I would love to have Terry Rabadoo come in. That would be that. I tell you what, if Terry Rabadoo comes inside the live hangout tomorrow, that's going to get Alan Gold here, and he might even come inside. That would be the one way we can get Alan Gold to come in. Bob Silver, I'm ordering another 20 ounces of silver this week. Going to order some Provident Prospectors. Awesome, Bob. And Health Babe, yes, if we can get Health Babe in too with her awesome voice, that's going to definitely get some people here. Well, yes. Well, hey, you know what, Health Babe? We'll definitely do that. We're going to have a ladies' night. Oh yeah, we'll definitely do a ladies' night too. But tomorrow will be all open. It'll be open for everybody. But yes, we will do a ladies' night only for sure. But ladies are welcome tomorrow, so I hope you come in, Health Babe. All right, back to the front. Homeland Freedom says customer rap rolls shows how oblivious to silver the general population is. It's in our hunter-gatherer blood. Prospectors can relate. There's gold in the hunting, and haunting is luring me as of old. Not as much as that gold. I'm wanting just finding the gold. Robert Service, that's right. There you go. Southside Stacker, being fiscally responsible is the key. People lose their mind in cash and silver. That's right. Hey, thank you, Silver Limey. Appreciate you, my friend. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you coming by. Will, man spread on ladies' night. Yeah. Oh, man, you know what? I might just wear Speedos that night. Yes, indeed. Elliot Finesse, I can never understand why a man getting married as a best man shouldn't be the groom's pole position. Yeah, good point. Tricky guy. Barbara Carbone, there's a piece of dirt in my computer screen that made your last name look like Carbode. Kind of like that. Carbobi. Sounds like Italian royalty. All right. Yes, you guys subscribe to Silver Limey. He's got a very pleasant voice, by the way. All right. Very good. Much more pleasant than mine. I have to be a slacker if I join tomorrow. Yeah, hey, you can be a slacker. You can be. It'll be cool. It's a casual affair. There's no. You don't have to dress up or anything like that. Yes, we have a live slurp reaction. I'm with you, Stephen Heath. I will be slurping on coffee. And if we could have Barbara Carbone on there for a live reaction, that would be, dude, that would be sweet. Let's see here. Max Rodiger says, I was getting lucky with $half rolls this week. Lately, though, my bank hasn't had any $half on hand. $half rolls are the only coin rolls I've ever had luck with, so that's all I'm searching. And it's the most likely ones that you'll find silver in, by the way, because it's not that. All right. Okay. All right. Your homework is listening to Alice Cooper's Hello, Hooray. Okay. Yes, I'm not familiar. Now, I do like the song Alice Cooper, Election, Freedom. Brutal Planet was a great album from a few years ago. Alice Cooper is awesome. But yes, I'm not familiar with Hello, Hooray. I'll have to check that out. Oh, I'll be working them at the time of the live stream. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Man, well, we'll have another one. We'll have another one for you for sure. I know it's an off night, but I'm not going to be around Tuesday, unfortunately. So we're doing it. And Terry, well, I wonder if Terry will come in tomorrow. That would be cool. And maybe Stacking Nerd will come in tomorrow. Mop for the full Brazilian, perhaps a vajazzle. Yeah, there we go. You know, I'd prefer a Swahilian, actually, than a Brazilian. I prefer a Swahilian. Mr. Ninja, that is incredible. The years I worked in retail, I would go through hundreds of dollars and change in a week, and only every now and then find silver. Usually I would get lucky when someone would come in and pay for a pack of smokes and the change. I got 3 close to BU. Washington quarters and close to Franklin's after that way. Very cool. That's awesome, Mr. Ninja. Oh, Haffy's got a realtor coming in tomorrow. We'll be indisposed. But you know what, Haffy, here, I tell you what. Why don't you do this? You need to have the realtor. Just give the realtor your man purse to go through and have the realtor just kind of admire your man purse while you're in the live stream and have them hold on. Or better yet, just join with your phone and walk around with the realtor and say, hey, you're listening to the live stream, and we'll say hello to your realtor. Your realtor can talk to us. No excuse. You know what I mean? All right, you can do it. Wow, someone crashed in Grandpa's coins and none the wiser. That's right, cashed in Grandpa's coin. That's what happened. Congrats to those who find their treasure in the coin roll hunting, says Health Babe. I occasionally would pick up a couple of rolls and half dime, nickel for sure. So far, I only found 1 silver dime. That's not too bad. Yes, indeed. Honestly, my interests are into studying biochemistry and equity commodity market analysis. That's cool. I'm working on finding my treasure in both markets instead of coin roll hunting. That's awesome, man. Biochemistry and equity commodity market analysis. Yes, indeed. That means Health Babe is smart. Let's see here. Bruce Leggett says, sounds exciting. I think I'll give it a try. There you go, Bruce Leggett. Yeah, it's faux sizzle that I don't know what vajazzle means, or vajizzle. Faux sizzle. Let's see here. All right, where are we at? David Anthony, I just did this in New Jersey. I walked to a TD Bank, got 11 rolls of halfies, 0 silver, no 90% or 40%. Looks like the rest of the day I'll be buying things with JFK $half. It looks like it, or recash them in the bank. Banks are scared of silver, says yeah. Amazing find, says the Stacking Nerd. My bank told me it was illegal to coin roll hunt, which it isn't. I think it's just someone else's turf. The coins are SRS business. Yes, indeed. All right. And, oh, yeah, there we go. Sean Davis, the skeptic. Coin from his stash, Sean Davis. Skeptic. Nope. All right. Vajayjay. Vajazzle. Explain to me. Bob, I'm nobody. Let's see here. All right. Look it up. There you go. Kiss on. There you go. Sean Davis is questioning your honor, Funkdad. I think he can look it up. Daniel McCoy says, Provident Metals has a deal on 1.5 ounce Canadian Arctic Fox and Bear for 99 cents over. Only grab 10 because I'm paying down debts. Good for you. Good for you. but I couldn't pass the steel up. I almost feel like the guy in the video. Wish I grabbed more. I hear you. There you go. Absolutely unbelievable. Way to go, Funktad. Very awesome. I love the halves. Incredible. There you go, Barbara. Very cool. Thank you. Great comment. All right. Now let's see. Ladies will appreciate it. You might like it. I think the ladies will. All right. Let me look up this Vajazzle. What is it? Vajazzle. Let me see if I can do this. I don't know if this is going to work. Is a form of genital decoration formed by the application of crystal ornaments on the shaved mons pubis of a woman. The process is known as vajazzling, a portmanteau of vagina and bedazzle. Yeah, I think that's going to get in the way of cunnilingus. Yes, cunning stunts. Good Metallica, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. And it would get in the way of cunnilingus. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want any of that in my mouth. That's for sure. Very good. All right. Silver Awesome 13, awesome score. I scored pretty big one time, if you remember. Maybe I should re-upload the video. Yeah, you know, to this day, I kind of forget about that, SH13. But I vaguely remember. Maybe I need to check that out. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I saw that. I just read the different tricky guy. Yeah, I saw that. Great. Man, dudes can do it too, Stacking Nerd says. Yeah. Maybe I should do a how-to video. Yeah, slurp distraction. There you go. There you go. Slurpy sound. LCA, listening children. Oh, whoops, sorry, Chuck and Planta. Well, the thing is if you got kids nearby, they're probably not going to know what Mons is or cunnilingus or anything like that. Actually, that's 4 times I said it. Let's do a count, tricky guy. Kids aren't gonna. If say what, if your kid knows what that word means, then that's your fault as a parent. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Do it, Sal. There we go, Terry. All right. Oh man. On a lighter note, or a less controversial, or a less scandalous note here. Bozo, recent silver prices have more to do with the strength of the dollar. Over time, the dollar rises, the dollar falls, silver will be much higher when the dollar is at a lower range. All things move in cycles. That's exactly right. Well said. And this is why we accumulate silver. It's an insurance policy, and it's on sale. You know what I mean? You know, it's like buying, and I'm going to do a video on this. If you go and buy insurance, auto insurance, and they check your record, your DMV record, they're going to look at the DMV record, right? And if you got a great driving record, yeah, you're gonna get cheap insurance rate, right? If you drive and you got a lot of tickets and your points go up, insurance is going to cost you more money. The dollar is like a good driving record right now. Okay. Terry Rabidoo is being good. All right. Welcome back, Corn. Corn is here. Hey, Corn. It's cornalingus. Let's hear some silver ching noises. You got any silver handy? Yes, I do. Listen to this. All right, listen to this silver and tell me what percentage this coin is of silver. All right, that is silver. At what percent? What's the composition of this coin that I've got in my hands in silver? Listen again. Nope, not 90%. It smells good. I'll give you a hint. It has a little bit of oxidation on it, and it's green. A little bit of green oxidation. Barber carbone is closest. Barber carbone is closest. 40%. Nope. 0%. Chuck, a good guess, but not 0%. There is some silver in it. 20%. Nope. 80%. No. Good guess, though. Not 40%, not 37.87% Tasmania Silver Stacker. Hey, Tazzy, by the way, good to see you. He posted a video recently. I think I commented on it, but good video. Good to see him back. 35% nope. 72% nope. 25% nope. 10, 15, 35, 7.333333. Repeating no, Chuck, but good guess. Corn is closest at 50%. 60% Funk Tab for Selly. Got it. It is 60% silver. It smells a lot of copper in this thing. 60% this thing is. Let me just see here. I'm gonna verify this here. Oops. Hold on a second here. I'm doing this in another tab. Verify this here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Hold on a minute here. You know what? Oh, shoot. I might be wrong on that. Oh, you know what? I might be wrong on that, people. No, wait a minute here. I might be right on that. Let's see. Let me try this again. Come on, internet. Spinning at my desk. It's not popping in on a Numista. I'm not telling you what it is yet, but hold on a second here. Okay, here we go. eBay. Oh, you know what? This thing is saying it's 50% silver. But I heard it was 60% silver. Let me see here. Coin value, Ucoin. All right, Ucoin is saying 0.50, composition of 50% silver. So, anyways, all right, guys. Sorry, I think it's 50% silver. So whoever said 50% silver, I think was right. Collectors.com. It's not in Numista, surprisingly enough. I've seen two sources say 50%. Before 1981, here it is, guys. Yes, I do have the Infinity disc or Euler's disc. All right, let's see here. Okay. This coin that I've got is a $5 Bahamas, Commonwealth Bahamas, 1981. I think it's 50%. And so not 60%. I was thinking it was. So whoever said 50%, they were correct. They win. All right. Give me my prize. Here's a kid. There's your prize, Terry. I'm the guy that sniffs and licks silver and gold from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yes, indeed. I love the smell of it. Okay. All right. Where are we at? All right. Back to these comments. Slacker Stacker. Congratulations, Funk Tad. I wish I could have seen your face when discovering that haul. I know people who have searched for Franklins for years and never found one. For you to find so many so quickly, just crazy. Yes, indeed. Beardy Face. KS, this is an old video on the Santa Claus 20 for 20 coin. Thank you, KS. Bozo. Wish I had the time to do something like this, that, and more metal detecting. Also hunting for silver lawn sales. Heck, I only take the metal detector out when I lose something. At least I have something to look forward to when I retire. Exactly. There you go. G-Man says silver and gold will always be money. Paper and cryptocurrencies rely on the faith of the users to preserve their values. Whether it's a tangible asset, the value is also tangible. There you go. Exactly. Well said. Let's see what's next here. Blank P. There are two Bahamian silver coins that are minted 1 year apart in the 70s, same size. One is denominated 5, the other 25. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah. in the 70s. Yeah, that's kind of a wild thing. Media Man says 0.6771 actual silver weight. Okay, that's where I got the 0.6. That's how much silver, the actual silver weight at 50% silver. Okay, that makes sense now. Thank you, Media Man. Appreciate that. So, yes, Blaine Pete, you know what? Something else is strange, and I'm going to do a video on this. It's been something that I wanted to do for quite a long time, and that is this. The Canadian Mint in 2012 came out with a silver coin. Okay, get this, Blaine P. You're gonna like this. This is gonna blow your mind. It's gonna even blow the mind of a chemical engineer. Check this out, guys. In 2012, the Royal Canadian Mint came out with a silver coin that weighs just over a quarter ounce. I think 0.26 ounces. I'll have to weigh it and see. You know what? I can weigh it right now. So, anyways, 2012, quarter ounce of silver with a denomination of $20. Then they came out with a 5-ounce, I want to say 5-ounce silver coin with a denomination of 1 cent. Yes. Let that absorb for a little bit. Isn't that crazy? Same year that happened. In the film Cunning Stunts, there is an attack by a fake mental patient during Enter Sandman. You have never seen that, but I want to watch that. And of course, you guys, if you're creative in thinking, you'll understand why they chose the name Cunning Stunts. All right, Pumpkin Face, take care, my friend. All right, let's see here. Very good. All right, here we go. All right, Billionaire says, I was getting change from cash and a quarter machine and laundry in a laundromat near my house about 9 years ago when I put a $5 bill and spit out coins that were from different looking. From being a collector from a young age, I noticed it right away. They were all 1964 BU coins. It seemed as if the owner of a laundromat had received them from a bank in rolls off of BU. So once I figured it out, I ran back home, which was right across the street at the time, and not as much cash as I could find. Got as much cash as I could find. Ended up getting only a couple more dollars worth of 90% 64 BU quarters. They were all uncirculated condition. That's awesome, Billionaire. What a great find. What a great find. All right, Slacker Stacker, better go. Lots to do before the start of the week. See you soon, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Well, Slacker Stacker, I appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate you coming on. You're awesome. Have a good one. You know, that's the thing about this. The chat side of my live streams, it's almost its own little world. You know what I mean? You guys, it's almost like I don't even have to be here. You guys have such great conversations, and I appreciate you guys being here. So definitely very good. All right. Coins A to Z is here. 5-ounce ADBs have a nominal value of 25 cents. Yeah, exactly. Well, and I did. Coins A to Z. I think there's a 5-ounce Royal Canadian coin that has a denomination of 1 cent. Yeah, I'll have to see and check. I think that's what the weight is. I'm going to do a video on that. But yeah, kind of crazy. Crazy world, Terry says. Crazy world we live in. Jade Nefriti says, 64 was the final year that the U.S. Mint produced 90% of $7.5. Okay, he just goes to the history. Yep, the history of the stuff. Yep, all right, very good. Thank you for that. Stuff I already knew. Trey Wheeler, but thanks for that information. For those who don't know, my best find was 2 $500 boxes in one day. The total amount for both boxes, 48 Walker, 52 Franklins, 1 Kennedy, 35, 40% Kennedys. Nice. That's a great find. Very good find, Trey. All right, and Mr. Zeker's responding to my video during your live chat. Awesome. You're awesome, man. Thank you for that. That's cool, man, Mr. Zeke. And I'm responding to your comment while you're listening to my live stream after you've already left my live stream. Kindle Kid, orange test. Orange test. I don't have any oranges here. Cray. I do have some snacks. I have a little snack. I need to get some more water. I'm going to finish this coffee. I got room for one more slurp here. Room for one more slurp. Bozo, don't leave. I'd rather you starve and stay here than eat and be feel like your hunger pangs are going away. I'm selfish. I need you here. I don't need you to eat. I need your viewership. I'm just teasing you, bozo. Enjoy. I appreciate you coming in. I'm going to have me some kofifi. Some kofifi. All right. Chiefly Chieftain, I've never taken time to coin roll hunt. I guess I should sometime soon. You know, this video is called Market Watch. Am I wrong? Or am I right? So we should go to and see what the markets are doing. Would that be a fair assumption? Let's see what the markets are doing real quick since we finish the comments. And remember tomorrow, people. Remember tomorrow. Tomorrow is live hangout day. Monday, we're going to do a live hangout. Everybody's invited. We'll come in. We'll send you a link. We're not going to do a comment review tomorrow. Instead of Tuesday's live stream, we're going to do a live hangout tomorrow. Okay, the Asian markets are open. Gold is up a dime and silver's up a dime. That means the price is going to go to the moon. That's right. It's going to go to the moon. Yep. All right, man. Keep your feet on the stars and keep slurping that black silk coffee. I'll do it as you head out. Hey, thank you, Belaine P. I appreciate you coming on, my friend. You're welcome to come by tomorrow just for an impromptu and fun casual hangout and talk with us if you like, all you guys. Let's have a little snack. Yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Oh man, did you hear that, guys? Terry Rabadoo would take a bullet for me. Nice, man. What caliber? Terry Rabadoo. I think people are going to start mailing you bullets, giving you some bullets in the mail. Yes, indeed. You know what I did? I bought one time. I went to the store and bought a package of ammunition, you know, a 20 count of 7.62 by 39, and I said, "Hey, I'll take 20 bullets for this amount of money." Oh, got kung fu practice tomorrow. Okay, I understand. No worries. Yes, indeed, kung fu. Yes, stay in shape and self-defense. Awesome, very cool. Any cow. All right, any cow, Sal. Very good. Silver bullet. There you go. Sal slurping bong water. I need to get me some water. I'm all out of any kind of liquid beverage at the moment. All right, so there's the markets. So let's refresh this. And I'm going to give you my in-depth analysis of the change of price from the time you see this to the time you see this. Let's see what's happening. I give you my in-depth analysis. All right. Okay, now, people, we've seen some movement in the markets now. This is my in-depth analysis of what happened from 2 minutes ago to now with this price. We saw gold go down 20 cents, where it was up a dime earlier. That there's something going on in the markets to cause it to go down that much. You know, could there be manipulation? Could there be some sort of short selling? Could there be long buying? You know, it's hard to tell, but it moved the market 0.02% in Asia. Palladium went down $1. The other metals stayed the same. Something is happening here, folks. Yes, tricky guy, I know. I subscribe to his channel. I'm going to check it out. Kendall Kid's first video. Yes, subscribe to Kendall Kid's channel if you haven't. He posted his first video. And I hope he didn't make the rookie mistake of filming his video with the phone holding portrait mode. So where the video is not going to be, you know what I mean? That's a rookie mistake, Kendall. Yes, indeed. Could there be lack of demand? Who knows? This is breaking news. The markets have moved, and there's something behind the movement, the price action here. Let's refresh one more time and get another golden analysis. Oh, man. Get rid of this ad. Come on, stupid thing. All right. Still no change. There it is. All right. Very good. All right. Mr. Working Class AG is here. The butt is smoking. Use more lube. There you go. Indeed. Okay. Illuminati Silver is secure for the silver pumper channels. I've loved their last 3 or 4 videos. Yes, indeed. He's got a good channel. His voice is out of sight. Yeah, I'm going to check out his video when I'm done with this stream, I think. Okay. All right, very good. Well, guys, yeah, we've been going on for quite a while, an hour and a half here. And we had a fun time. We sure did. We sure did. And so be here tomorrow, guys. Remember, tomorrow is going to be a special live hangout. Instead of Tuesday, we're going to do it tomorrow. It's going to be a hangout. Yes, indeed. Small gold today, JPM unloads over 1 million ounces of silver. All right. Wow. All right, guys. Well, very good. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys being here. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks again. A multitude of gratitude to you all for watching. Keep your feet in the stars and keep reaching for the ground. All right. Have a good night. Take it squeezy. Thank you, Coins A to Z. Good night. Good night, all. Take care. Bye-bye.